Ugh.
Uther versus Thrall!
For Doomhammer, I will fight with honor.
Oh, right into Shaman first game. The matchup we're trying, like never win this matchup because they have so many hexes and stuff. Upsetting. I guess I keep Pyro. 3-2 seems fine. Paddling just subscribed for 5 months. Welcome back to Back Cave Team Thing, man. Appreciate the support. Paddling Paladin is shit. I'm trusting you on this. It might just be terrible, though. I think making 8/8s is probably better than dealing face damage for 2. The Abomination felt not correct, so I like that the Abomination is gone and replaced by something more powerful. I don't know how I feel about Thekel. And this version is much less card draw than previous iterations of the deck. Get murdered. It gives +2 health and I bump it, and I can bump back and clear it. Hi, Firebat. What's up, Suzik? Two copies of the best card in this deck. He's a madman.
Converting stored energy. Photonic burst.
And did not realize I could have tutored out a Bronze Gatekeeper. Bronze Gatekeeper is actually really good with Clotron. Mm-hmm. Try and set up a magnetized Ziliax play? Maybe? Tilted after losing all Wrath. Okay, I see. I think we probably want True Silver. This is gonna be good.
Unity. Precision. Prudence.
Now we're just mech the Undertaker Paladins. We've removed a lot of titles from our deck, which is usually a good sign. The more titles you have, the worse the deck is, always. Andy Tennis, 1807, just subscribed for 5 months. Welcome back to Team Thing, man. Appreciate the support. Glad to have you here, dude. And Kip Trash just subscribed for 2 months. Welcome back to Team Thing, man. Appreciate the support. Glad to have you here. I like your shirt. Rocking the Cloud9 shirt. High roll. Easy clap.
It's time to test your metal. Too slow.
Getting this dead doesn't help me. So I guess I save it for now. Next turn I make a Glowtron and then a Glowtron Bronze Gatekeeper into Zillianx. You good? We don't have a Baleful Banker in our deck, so we can't beat Silence. I guess they silence the egg a lot of the time. Who knows? Oof.
Let me think.
Hopefully he doesn't have second war leader.
To battle!
Loa, hear my call.
It's okay. That's okay. Oh no. Why? Alright, Tunnel Blaster into Consecrate.
Important target, special bomb. Forgive me.
We're exactly dead. Oh, you mistraded. Nice one off. Missed lethal. Nope, he still has it. Matchup seems not great for us. But it's not a common matchup. It's fine. 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 Bias Zoidberg just subscribed for 9 months. Welcome back to Becky, Team Ping Man. Appreciate the support. Glad to have you here, dude. I want a True Silver. I want 2 True Silvers. Or Hammer of Wraths, maybe. Our cycle is a bit lackluster at the moment. Like, we're less of a timeout deck with so little cycle. Call to Adventure. Yeah, Call to Adventure could be really good with the 1/1. You might be right. Because the Glowtron getting buffed is insane with Call to Adventure, because then we just magnetize it onto some crap. Or Bronze Gatekeeper getting buffed. No, I like this Call to Adventure idea. Maybe we just play that.
Job's done.
I don't want to redraw this yet.
battle!
Okay. I got a snipe in there somewhere.
Done.
Snipe, rat trap, snakes kind of stuff.
To battle!
But now snipe, rat trap, snakes.
Unity, precision, perfection. Primitive.
Job's done.
I don't want to magnetize things on war gear turn, you know. Yeah, putting a huge shot on the way seems fun. Probably deadly shots it, but whatever. It's not like we have a better play. Wild Pyromancer Prismatic Lens doesn't seem great.
I'll never tell.
So that's gotta be Freezing Trap, right?
Important job gets special bomb.
We just need the lifesteal card and we have the full combo.
I wonder. My pack will hunt you down.
OICSYL, just subscribe. Welcome back, 18 man. Appreciate the support. Glad to have you here. Okay, we have the full combo.
Loa, hear my call.
Reporting for duty.
I just need this 1/3 to die.
I'll never tell.
Probably doesn't kill me.
I don't make mistakes. I bury them. Job's done.
Not a snipe. Freezing, explosive, and rat.
Unity, precision, perfection.
Still nothing to beat the make it go in, but I can make its attack 1 and then I can tutor it out with Crystology and play it again.
Let me think.
But then I get bared. I can fill my hand and then play freezing. Oh, that's nifty. Look at that. This draws Prelate and Kangor.
I must move quickly.
For those two.
Your time be up.
So I don't want to proc the bear. That's the play. That's nifty. Still dying. I need to get the bear trap activated. Or the rat trap, I mean. So I can more easily deal with everything.
Let me think.
Converting stored energy.
Do you like to play with fire?
I must move quickly.
Now next turn I can just full clear and heal with the pyro, hopefully. Like pyro, light forge, shrink ray.
For duty.
Eventually, if I draw Shivala, I just win. A lot of taunts. Get a Zilliax too, right? Right? Forgot I played this. Yeah, I guess I just played this last turn. We usually get a Zilliax though. We usually get a Zilliax there. Learning process. Ah, we never die here. Apparently it's one bomb.
Here comes the big ass.
Explosive freezing, rat trap, snake, snipe. We're dead.
Loa, hear my call. Do you like to play with fire?
Access denied.
Job's done.
Otter matchup is really weird to navigate because the secrets make it so complicated. Jeez. But it seems doable.
Uther versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
I will fight with honor.
All right. I don't even think I want a one drop on one necessarily. It's more for guaranteeing magnetics later on against mage, right? All right.
Reporting for duty.
It's kind of funny that this is just actively bad to play until later on.
Access denied.
I see a vision into flames.
Mr. Epic Dutch just subscribed for 14 months. Welcome back to that cave, Team Thing, man. Appreciate the continued support. Glad to have you here.
Countermeasures.
It does look like he's just Dragon Hand Mage. So hopefully we can go infinite. He doesn't get too many polymorphs, or hopefully we can at least bait him out a little. He milled a Conjurer's Calling.
Deploying countermeasures. To battle.
So he never has the second one here. Obviously. That was rude. Alright, we can almost kill it next turn.
Reporting for duty. To battle.
That's actually sick. Let's remove this issue first.
Job done.
So this makes just a 213 or no, a 513 Divine Shield taunt. We can add this to the mix. It also charges our Shivala greatly. Oh my gosh. We're just dead. Unless we do this. Or we time out in some capacity. The issue with this is like if he Conjure Calls now, kind of a bummer.
Job done.
So we're kind of accepting that that's not a card we can play around anymore. For one turn. Hopefully it doesn't rip it.
I wonder.
My calculations are flawless.
Sorry.
It's time to test your metal.
Too slow. Deploying countermeasures.
I guess playing this 1-5 ended up not being great for me.
I wonder.
I would have had the egg in play, this would have counterplayed the Mossy so hard.
Shields up.
Converting stored energy.
I don't have the Tunnel Blaster yet. Hmm. Also, timeout gains a lot of life here. Want to do that. Might gain more health later. It's only gaining 7 or 8.
The fate of the world hangs in the balance.
That's fine. They don't even play spells in that deck, so we don't actually have to kill it.
What to do? What to do?
Unity, precision, perfection. duty.
Alright. If you discovered a polymorph, you know he's got to use it.
What to do? What to do?
Arena's full. Beat it.
Mhm. Not a good Cadmus spell. Fortunate.
Time runs out on me.
He probably doesn't have 2 MC texts in his hand.
Reporting for duty.
I see a vision in the flames.
Oh.
What to do? What to do?
I think I can miss on the Undertaker now. I've had 2 eggs die. So right now if my Undertaker dies, it goes back in my deck and makes 2 eggs. So if I play Tunnel Blaster, then it can miss.
Engaging TC-130 into
Unless he took the egg there. He took the 1-5. I guess we're not getting the Tunnel Blaster involved this game.
Let me think.
There's a few spells I could get that could allow me to clear this really well. But I need to get exactly Consecrate or Flash of Light.
Deploying countermeasures.
Like to play with fire?
I must move quickly.
I need to go Undertaker, Lightforge, then Tunneler. It should work, right? But it might not stack as hard. I'm being a little greedy. I'm trying to get the second egg involved.
I bring life.
Oh. He has Pyroblast to die.
Let me.
He ran Flame Strike in his deck. He might just run Pyroblast. This is my second copy of Lifesteal, dude. If I use it, then I can't get infinite lifesteal at the end of the game. I don't know if we actually need lifesteal at the end of the game. It's a bit overkill.
I must move quickly.
Probably take the 8.
I buried them.
But I like lifesteal. Infinite lifesteal is cool. Double Pyroblast, GG. I need to take some cold medicine or something. My nose is like really bad today.
We must band together, united for Dalaran!
Shields up!
Alright. Let's see. What is going on here?
Important job gets special.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, he's through with all the random spell creations. I think we're good. Seems like we're gonna win.
Engaging TC-130 into dislocator.
Amazing. You win big.
Alright.
Medivh! Let the games begin. I will fight with honor.
We really need to find Shrink Ray, but these work well together. The Gatekeeper and the Crystology to juice a giant mech. good, good. Card draw's good. Find those shrink rays. The issue with shrink raying versus mage, though, is you have to also kill the minions. Otherwise, they just free mana, make big ones again.
Job's done.
Access denied. Access denied. Converting stored energy. Deploying countermeasures.
It plays really aggressively into Voodoo Doll, but we get it back later with Kangar's Endless Army, and that's more important. Arcane Intellect. Two of them. Playing the Mana Cyclone deck, right? So he doesn't even have Voodoo Doll.
Deploying countermeasures.
Job's done.
Sweet. Grab all the mechs for 4 mana. He's making moves. We have a lot of random spells. It's gonna be hard to beat the random polymorphs that he could get.
The light bends to my will.
So it's Ice Barrier, Splitting Image, or Vaporize. I don't want a hero power. You play that one guy cheaper. Can't trade off my hero power right now, so it sticks around until the next turn and could cause issues.
Shatter.
That's Splitting Image. I think we just want a Tunnel Blaster, progress our goal.
Deploying countermeasures.
You got Ice Barrier or Vaporize. Play. Mac and Trash just subscribed. Welcome to the Back Cave Team Thing, man. Appreciate the support. Glad to have you here. And Waves just subscribed. Welcome to the Back Cave Team Thing, man. Appreciate the support. Glad to have you here, dude. Any merit to Sun Fairy Protector? There is, but even in more merit now because we got the Mechano Egg. You taunt that bad boy up, huh? Against Rogue and stuff. There's so many cards that kind of work pretty well. It's just what do you cut? I think the most cuttable has got to be Timeout in this build. This build's not super cycle focused. But at the same time, like Rogue's so aggressive, the Timeout feels pretty good. Yeah, maybe try cutting the timeouts and putting in like Sun Fury. Let's keep making it bigger.
Deploying countermeasures.
He has a random polymorph. He's got to use it on this or he loses. And I'm hoping that I can get in a situation where when he uses it on this, I can still build another one.
We must band together, united for Dalaran.
Hopefully it's vaporized. I want to get my thing killed before I... Well, actually, if I shrink ray it, does it... come back with this super powerful? Actually, not sure.
I got king.
Doesn't matter. We have to shrink ray. We'll find out. It just said, yeah, it's not like a Immortal Prelate, so it should come back fully juiced. Because it doesn't keep all buffs, it just keeps the magnetic buffs. This thing still is going to be huge.
That belongs in a museum.
Guess I want to build more mechs.
Like to play with fire.
'Cause I was thinking about just going in with the Kangers that turn. I'll try and build this guy up. So we'll at least get a Glowtron on him. Even if we just add another one to the pool, be good.
That was folly. Converting stored energy.
Unity, precision, perfection.
All right. If you can't like value bump and then Conjure's calling his guy this way, it's kind of good.
Arena's full. Beat it.
It's time to test your metal.
Too slow.
Reporting for duty.
I still don't have the Immortal Prelate dead. The Undertaker's not juiced yet. Pretty good turn.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Let's not risk this MC Tech. It's shenanigans. I think we're still in a favorable spot. Way more stats on play than him. Uh-oh. Oh, we have a prismatic lens, a timeout, or a shrink ray. They're all pretty game winning. Alright, the timeout. AoE for 2 in the board. We don't need to timeout yet.
Let me think.
We can wait until next turn, then timeout. Probably.
Too slow.
He has 31 power in play, so if he has some way to get through this 517, I'm dead.
Deploying countermeasures.
Haven't seen a True Silver yet? I didn't put True Silvers in. I put in hammers instead.
I must move quickly.
Alright, I'm gonna risk it.
Reporting for duty.
Get an extra draw. If he has polymorph randomly generated, I lose. Leafy TV just subscribed for 11 months. Welcome back to the back cave, Team Thing Man. Appreciate the support. Glad to have you here, dude.
Perhaps.
Unity, precision, perfection.
I'm almost out of cards.
Do you like to play with fire? Do you like to play with fire?
I still have never hit him in the face this game. I don't know if that's barrier or vaporize.
I'm out of cards.
Loa, hear my call.
Job done.
Forgive me.
Oh, I should have checked for that first. Thought for sure it was barrier.
Almost out of cards.
That's an oopsie.
I don't make
Alright, the first one won't have lifesteal now because I'm a little slower than the class.
I'm almost out of cards.
Another vaporize.
I'm out of cards.
That's for counterspell. Play the thing. Right and heal 8.
I'm almost out of cards.
Loa, hear my call.
Reporting for duty. I'm out of cards.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Please don't discover random polymorph.
I'm out of cards.
Damn it, MC Tech. So we could get screwed.
Reporting for duty.
Take 2 from fatigue. I'm dead to 2 fireballs. I'm not dead to pyroblast, but I'm dead to 2 fireballs.
Engaging TC-130 into dislocator.
Planned. This isn't going great though. He just goes face and ignores it and we lose. Definitely do that. And that.
Reporting for duty.
We avoid 3 damage by trading this in. We're gonna avoid 1 damage by trading it in here. We get a heal again the next turn. Go here. Guess stopping fatigue is more important. Ish. Now this is better because we get to remove more minions, right?
Move quickly.
They get to kill a 2/2 this way and heal for 2, so that's 4 instead of 3. The other way we heal for 4. This way we heal for 4, but remove a 2/2.
Interesting.
Got him. It's the same thing, but better. It's better for turn 3 of survival. But I think we're dead on turn 2, right?
Forgive me.
I'm almost out of cards.
I guess he might be able to ping with this card. No, we want to kill the 4 health ones so that we can suicide it off and cause the bombs. If we cause the bombs ever, we just win, right? Maybe not, though. I can't imagine a 9 cost spell. Anyway, we're dead to Pyroblast.
Job's done.
So he needs Pyroblast here. But the card in his hand is what? We don't know. Could be anything. Even a Pyroblast, right?
Perhaps.
We might want to play the Sun Fury. This is a good sign. He's suiciding his minions off so I can't heal. What? This guy's doing like some 400 IQ play. Shooting Star? Blast Wave. Bam. Alright, let's win the 50-50 and draw Undertaker. You still get to heal 6.
I'm almost out of cards.
I don't
Nailed it.
I buried them.
I don't care about Mirror Image. He doesn't get the battle cry.
Reporting for duty.
That's a sick play though. Gave him like a chance. It keeps enchantments. If he kept enchantments, then maybe he had a chance.
Well done.
We need a Sun Fury. We need a Sun Fury. That was spooky. Too spooky. How do we fit a Sun Fury? There's already so much crap in this deck. I mean, good cards. Timeout's bad. Timeout was pretty trash that game. Even though it won us the game, it was like in our hand the whole game waiting. Pretty sure this deck needs Deathwing. You might be right. Deathwing would have closed that game out nice and well.
Uther versus Medivh.
Let the games begin. I will fight with honor.
Geppetto. Kind of interesting. Kind of works really poorly with our magnetic stuff. Playing the Undertaker for 1 would be super sweet.
Job's done.
Dog B-Day Party just subscribed for 3 months in a row. Welcome to the Becky Team Thing, man. Appreciate the support. That I have here. Does John Brown's body lies older in the grave? Cool. I don't know what that means, but I'm happy you're here, man. What a buffoon.
Converting stored energy. Converting stored energy.
This feels powerful. I really like these Bronze Gatekeepers and Glotrons. This opening is awesome. Crystology, double Glotron, double Bronze Gatekeeper. Seems like what you want to be doing. With Paladin.
I will show you.
Sortify just subscribed for 8 months in a row. Welcome back to the Becky Team Thing, man. Appreciate the support. Glad to have you here, dude. It says, whew. Whew. Headling used 200 bits and says you should take an equality for the amount of mages. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Is it gonna always be mages like this? Yesterday wasn't mages, but I guess it's been like what 3 or 4 in a row already. Might be right. He never rolled polymorph.
Deploying countermeasures.
So confident that he didn't roll polymorph him to heal it.
Job's done.
My hand is full.
I missed Marbekian sub. Welcome back for 5 months. Appreciate the support. Glad to have you here, dude.
This stinks.
Yes, does this count as polying or killing it? Counts as killing it. It does destroy a minion. We're chilling.
Perhaps. Let us not get complacent.
Unity, precision, perfection. The light bends.
If I play it, it's in play. How did the Infinite Never Die Paladin go yesterday? It's still going today. We got to rank like 450. We climbed like 100 ranks today already. With the mech version.
Unity, precision, perfection.
So it's going better. I still don't think it's the greatest deck in the world, but we keep winning.
We must band together, united for Dalaran.
This seems like an odd use of best card in his deck. Super weak Khadgar. Used. 4 mana to Undertaker. Og.
The battle. Give me a quest.
That's getting chevaled. He has one card in his entire hand that's not a spell right now. I think it's MC Tech. There's one card in his hand that's not a spell. There's no way it's MC Tech. No way. I refuse to believe it.
It's time to test your metal. Too slow.
One card in his hand is not a spell.
Give me a quest.
Ooh, one polymorph down. It's bad for the immediate board state, good for our inevitable combo. We only have 2 annoying modules left for mechs, so like this isn't getting really much better.
Reporting for duty.
Someday I'll be just like you.
We have 2 Shrink Rays in our deck. 7 cards left. And 2 card draw cards. So 4 cards are insane to draw. Also, we could draw the Annoya module if this thing's alive. Alright, we can clear. We don't even need the Shrink Ray.
Reporting for duty.
Now we just need to draw... We haven't drawn any combo pieces. We still have Immortal Perlet and Tunnel Blaster in there. Oh, thank you. I was talking about how I needed to draw.
Require my assistance.
No, thank you.
Arena's full. Beat it.
It deals burn damage to me. No. It's this 6 that he has. A lot of randomly generated fireballs. He's made. Did he make 3? Made 3. 18 fireball damage. You should Shrink Ray, Pyro, Lifesteal.
I wonder.
Do you like to play with fire?
Shrink Ray 50-50.
I'm almost out of cards.
Nice. And is 3 fireballs.
Reporting for duty.
Howdy!
3 fireballs plus X. Motherfucker.
I'm out of cards.
Alright. I think we win still, though. Banana.
The future is ours.
Loik5 hosts me with 1 viewer. Thanks for the host. Every viewer counts, man. And Colton W just subscribed. Welcome to the Back Cave Team, man. Appreciate the support. Glad to have you here.
I'm almost out of cards.
Behold
Go
the
top deck
tools
polymorph.
of
Think he
creation.
hard runs polymorph in his deck? Probably not, right? You don't dodge that anymore.
Behold the tools of creation.
That belongs in a museum.
Now we're about to experience the real power level of the deck.
Behold the tools of creation.
Unless he generates a polymorph. Or runs one.
Don't get complacent.
Behold the tools of creation.
I'm out of cards. I don't make mistakes. I bury them.
Alright, so now he kills it. Blows up the board, or we just keep redrawing it.
Reporting for
You don't want to play the prelate.
I'm almost out of cards.
Uh-oh. There's maybe too many giants.
Beat it.
Someday I'll be just
We're gonna be at 30 and still die. He's only does 6 to everything. We needed it to be 1 AoE tick higher.
I don't make mistakes. I bury them.
He hits me for 24 and then fireballs me. Dude.
Reporting for duty.
From 30. I needed it. You need to have the abomination, I think, to be able to beat this.
Perhaps.
Need reoccurring villain. Yeah, but it doesn't come back with the buffs, right?
I'm almost out of cards.
I don't think timeout would save us there, guys. You can't play the Undertaker and timeout in the same turn. Like, I would time out, play nothing, and then die. Oh. If we played, I just need to get it to a higher damage tick faster than the AoE to kill giants. Or we need to... What does this villain thing do? I don't think it keeps the buff when it revives it, right? It just revives it as an 8/5. It's not very good. Wait. This minion has for resummon it. But does it resummon it with the buffs? No, it doesn't. So that's useless. I don't want an 8-5. 8-5 doesn't help me. Yeah, we're just like super weak to polymorph. They can make a bunch of giants like that, we just die. Need like extra qualities versus mage to kill their boards. Be more control-y. The combo only works when they're out of resources, essentially. Let's try and, instead of drawing cards, slow them down harder. I'm gonna keep the buffs because the one that's shuffled in your deck keeps the buffs because of Prelate, but the one that gets revived because of reoccurring Valen doesn't keep the buffs. The Prelate one isn't the revived one.
You asked for it.
I will fight with honor.
More mages, dude? It's like 5 in a row! We got the tech for him, though. We have the equality tech in. We can deal with their wide boards. We're gonna exhaust all Conjurer's Callings. We can always assume they randomly create one Conjurer's Calling, too. It's actually exhausting work, exhausting the Conjurer's Callings.
Hello.
Get him, Glowtron. Can't see why you don't want to get in there. No, he's getting in there. Saving him so that he has no risk of dying is quite good. But what is he going to do to contest it? King it to death? We'll make it to annoying module. I got you, Glowtron. Got you. It's my boy. Did it. Hard runs polymorph. The life. He always sticks.
Converting stored energy.
Reporting for duty. Job done.
Good setup for Ziliax on curve. Poly dead? Yeah, we got a polymorph out of him easily. Maybe the second one can go just as easily. If you hard run one, usually you hard run two.
A new Valore Delana.
I guess that could have been an expected result that I could have played around.
Reporting for duty. The battle.
He's playing like that freeze mage kind of deck. I'm gonna wait and try and set up the shrink ray. Use Ziliax's healing. Take it kind of slow. Kind of slow.
Arena's full. Beat it.
No, he has to attack. I'm not scared. Do need to get this killed eventually, but drawing it now seems like a bummer.
To battle!
So getting it killed before he can polymorph it. Actually, I don't want him to know that I have an infinite package. We might run like one copy of Sound the Bells or something to make our Immortal Prelate potentially useful. Splendid. He's reading Tuttle Blast. He's upset. He kills his own 4-1. I still have to clear this because that kills me. But I could just do it. Yeah, it's at the end of the turn. It seems irresponsible not to clear this.
Do you like to play with fire?
We're drawn into double equality and another one, so we'll get there. We'll get there. And Shivala connect as a clear. Prisoner Kangar's army is going to be pretty lit too. Get a big Zilly.
A new Valore Delana.
Access denied.
I have one mech in the pool and it's a Glowtron right now.
What to do? What to do?
I need somebody to remove that shield so I can heal for 11.
Time runs out on me.
As long as it keeps out arrows.
Consecrate one time. Don't consecrate.
Let me think. The light bends to my will.
It's fine. I don't think we need that much more healing, huh? He's out of Conch Callings.
Denied.
He has the poly, it's scary.
Reporting for duty.
Run into Shivala, Kangar's Endless Army. Sintros. Lightforge Blessing could be good with the Tunnel Blaster for a quick heal.
The fate of the world hangs in the balance.
Bad.
Time runs out on me.
Doesn't draw anything.
Chocolate special bomb.
Use it to tutor this back out, so I can get this death rattle added, but not too bad. Only cheating 3 mana. Right. All the AoEs in my deck. No, I had the tutor for you. Oh no. Terrans are also kind of hard to beat.
I wonder.
I don't make mistakes. I bury them. Job's done.
Doesn't have lifesteal, but it makes an 8/8. Then the 8/8 can get Zilliaxed. Double Polymorph Mage has to be the worst possible matchup. Besides maybe double Hex, double Earthshock Shaman. Not like this.
I wonder. Time runs out on me.
I live. We win. Zul. Yo. It's coming together.
Unity, precision.
Sucker! Boom! I heal for less to get another Divine Shield. I want to heal for more. Berg subscribed. Welcome to the Batcave Team Thingman. Or B43G subscribed. Welcome to the Batcave Team Thingman. Sport. Glad to have you here, dude. Uh-oh. Just high road, like, these are the best 6 drops possible versus my deck, dude. It's so hard to clear his minions.
All upon us.
Time runs out on me.
I'm gonna die. Still. Eventually it dies and we just play Kangaroo's Endless Army. And we low roll and we miss reviving it and then we quit. Pillar of Salt just subscribed for 7 months. Welcome back. I was like, hey, Team Thing Man, appreciate the support. Glad to have you here. And Kennedy, you just subscribed. Welcome to back, Team Thing Man, appreciate the support. Glad to have you here.
Engaging TC-130 until dislocated.
I'm glad we teched in extra clears for this. Yep. Draw Undertaker, we're alive. We draw Shivala, we're alive. We draw Kangar's Army, we're alive. We draw Shrinkray, we're alive. We have 2 Prismatic Lens, then maybe hit any of those things.
I wonder.
We only had like 3 draws that didn't keep us alive.
The victory.
You gotta draw your clears, Risk Mages, man. I need to add a little bit of extra card draw, probably. I cut the 2 hammers to fit in the clears, but... Like, when you're running all the mechs, you can't play Acolytes, right? Maybe I only want 1 Bronze Gatekeeper, so I play Acolyte. That'd be right. Maybe, we had that hero idea, the Call to Adventure idea. Yeah, that could be good. Call to Adventure is kind of sweet, this deck. Unless I had Sunfury Protector, then it makes me sad. I don't think we have room for Sunfury Protector. Maybe you only play 1 equality too. And card draw. So when we only run 1 equality but have more card draw, we more consistently get that 1 equality. So I'm adding a percentage of an equality, you know. The 2 equalities felt like we just didn't have the draw. I think this is probably better than Hammers. Hammers suck. But all the card draw is kind of bad.
Uther versus Garrosh.
Victory or death!
I will fight with honor.
Usually you don't need Sunfury because if they don't kill your 8/5, you go face with the 8/5 and it heals you for 8. It's only when the board's really out of control that you need the Sunfury. I'm hoping that the more board clears allows me to clean it up more so that they don't have more than 8 power in play going into it. I don't want to keep Glowtron vs. Warrior. We need a Crystology. We don't win by being aggressive. We win by drawing our whole deck. We're gonna just max our chance for that. This should be good matchup. We don't run Baleful Banker. Baleful Banker makes this a good matchup. If he runs 1 Owl, he could destroy me. Potentially. So that's spooky.
To battle!
Job's done.
Beat the Owls on the mech. Yeah, but he might have heard Firebat's playing this sick Undertaker Tunnel Blaster combo, and he's coming to blast your tunnels. Save your owl. We could get screwed. I don't think 1 Mechano Egg's enough to get there. Yeah, Owl's like super valid to be just running right now. That's why we might have to play Baleful Banker. But so many things that we might have to play.
Converting stored and access denied. To battle!
Defend the gates!
Photonic burst! To battle!
Owl it. One time.
You didn't need that, did you?
I would have preferred to have it. But I don't think it need. You definitely need one of it. We're good still, right?
Well played.
Access denied.
It's got an owl, man. Easy.
That belongs in a
He
museum.
never has to owl here.
Reporting for
I think hand size is an issue right now.
Unity, precision, perfection.
Hell yeah.
Converting stored energy.
Look at all that armor so we can't shield slam it. That's what I'm talking about.
What now?
Suicide Santa just subscribed. Welcome to the Batcave Team Thing, man. Appreciate the support. Glad to have you here, dude. Yeah.
Light the fuses!
It lives. It's alive! Alright, he might consider silencing. Oh, he's got to execute.
Defend the gates!
Save the best for last!
Dude, he just killed 13-17 like it was nothing. The hard way. A monster.
It's time to test
Let's keep the pressure up.
I'm so mad!
Suiting up. I'm suiting up. I don't play MC Tekken Warrior.
reporting for duty.
1-1's important. Just in case he tries to do this without Brawl. This 1-1's dumb. And then Brawl. Oh no, he's adding things to Brawl. It's fine. This is great. We always win it. 3-17. This 1/1's gonna win just to punish me, dude. Rewarded.
You're good.
Turns out all you need is one Mechano Egg, and then you just beat Warrior. Uh-oh. Baby dinosaur one.
I've got the beast in myself.
Loa, hear my call.
Reporting for duty.
We're so close. Back to full health. Just warrior things. So Pyro activates Equality, and then Pyro activates Shrink Ray. And this Consecrate. Oh, we have another Shrink Ray. Okay, so we need to. We always need to do the full clears. We have all the combo stuff, so we don't want to like Pyro Conk, even though it's kind of good.
Like to play with fire?
Reporting for duty.
So you have Quality Conk and Pyro Shrink Ray.
Cleaning condenses.
Just never gets silenced.
I don't make mistakes. I bury them.
Job's done.
You're good.
Always gets silenced. Yeah, you need the Baleful to stop that. It's okay. We were so close, but now we are quite far. I think Dr. Boom is just gonna solo us from here. We can get a 2-mana 3/5 that we keep playing, but that's not quite good. I mean, people just run Owl and Warrior nowadays. Not necessarily sniping.
Precision. Perfection. Primitive.
I don't think we can win.
Reporting for duty. The victory.
So we need to run Baleful so we can beat one Owl. But yeah. I mean, he's just playing like Warrior to try and beat everything. He's got all the tech. BGH, Owl, the Saboteur. Hitting Banker off the Call to Adventure sucks, though. I don't want to cut any card draw because we're already so light on card draw. Cut the equality. Well, we wanted the equality because the mages. Hmm. I think it's probably an annoying module. I think this is my least favorite of all the mechs. Now we can beat. Now we should just pretty much every time beat Warrior. Cut the Undertaker. Yeah, let me just cut Undertaker from my Undertaker deck.
Uther versus
And
Jade.
Holy Wrath OTK the mages. We don't have enough draw for that.
I will fight with honor.
Because we have like Bronze Gatekeeper and mech stuff. It'd be like a totally different deck. I don't think I want to keep equality when I run 3 clears. I want to only get aggressively for like good early game. Try and hit Christology if I can. Maybe some Call to Adventure. I don't have any mechs to hit this Glowshine with, so I want to wait.
Reporting for duty.
Holy Wrath is draw. Yeah, but it's not draw when you're trying to OTK someone with it. Because you can't use it if it's part of your OTK. You gotta save it. So it's not really great. You need like a bunch of draw to make Holy Wrath worth. Usually the Holy Wrath decks run like Novices and Acolyte of Pains. Then we start losing all these mech stuff. We can't really play Acolyte of Pain because then we make our Christology not draw the magnetic mechs together. That's bad.
Someday I'll be just like you.
There's no way I could make it be 3 cost things. Or 4 cost things. Would have had to play the Annoy module first.
Let
I
me
get full clear next turn. Probably wait on those.
Do you like to play with fire?
A witch life! Ah!
I don't know why I did that.
Do you like to play with fire?
Sometimes we get double bronze gatekeeper, dude.
Access
Got double bronze gatekeeper, just a little bit slow.
access denied. Deploying countermeasures.
We must band together, united
Uh-oh, here it
for
comes.
Dalaran.
Still has one conjure to call left.
Stop! Playtime!
Gonna do it? Uh-oh. That draws nothing. We don't really have any counterplay to his next conjure's calling, because we can't remove them.
Deploying
A minion with
countermeasures.
taunt is in the way.
He gets to make 4 more 8/8s and then we lose.
Deploying countermeasures.
We could draw Shivala, maybe? I agree with VS saying that Nomi Priest might be the most skill-intensive deck of all time. No. They said the week before that Nomi Priest wasn't even good. But Nomi Priest, the issue with it being, can't be one of the most skill-intensive decks of all time because it just does the same thing every game. Once you memorize how to do its play pattern, you know the deck. You do the same thing in every matchup. If I would have just saved the pyro, dude. Oh, this did draw a card. Wouldn't have helped me. I needed 2 cards to get out of this situation.
The victory is yours.
I think it's a good day to maybe play some Hunter, dude. Mages are really good versus Paladin. That's a druid. They said they were wrong. It's cool. Yeah, I've been saying Nomi Priest is one of the best decks for a really long time. But just because it's the best deck doesn't mean it's one of the most skill intensive decks. I think it's a good deck, but I think it's a very repetitive deck. Usually skill intensive decks are decks that have you have to deviate from your main game plan a lot. And being able to pick out those times when you're supposed to deviate can be really tricky. But Cybertech chip, do I? But if you just do the same thing every game, get good at repeating that pattern. A lot easier to do than being able to identify points where you have to change your game plan. Like Patron and Mally Druid, the harder decks, where you had to deviate a lot. Actually, I'm versus Rogue all day. What if we just played like Nightmare Amalgam? Tracking good in this deck? Probably okay. But 2 mana, I get random max Death Rattle seems like bad win more. According to the HS replay, tracking is one of the lowest performing cards. Yeah. It's always been true. It's always in every Pro Hunter deck. Till last week, HS replay said Nomi Priest was like 35% win rate. Terrible. I don't know. The data sites seem questionable. Things haven't settled yet. I think that's one of the biggest things I can take away from the data sites right now is things have definitely not settled yet. Because win rates with everything is fluctuating a lot. The data sites still say Zoo's one of the best decks in the game, and I think for the last like 2 weeks everyone has kind of agreed that Zoo's probably tier 2 or tier 3. See if we can save this coin for this Boommaster Flark. Oh. Nomi Priest is pretty trash versus Warrior right now, because the last like 5 Warriors I've played with Nomi Priest have all been running Double Spellzerker, double Brawl, Malagos Whirlwind. They butchered my Nomi. But maybe that's just me. I was gonna try and maybe save the coin for Boommaster Flark, but this seems very powerful and hard to deal with. Kill his guy. This guy play Ooze or just jam Explodinator? Killing his guy and playing Ooze is more stats, right? We can remove a 2-2, but we don't have a 2-2 contesting our 3-2. We trade 1-0-2 to remove his 2. Seems worth it. Better for we'd fit this in our curve anyway too.
Amazing.
Acquiring system.
Amazing.
Let's go!
What deck did I hit Legend with? So far I've been top 10 Legend this month with every class. So, played a lot of Hearthstone early on.
Arena's full. Beat it.
Whoops.
Gives me lethal next turn. I already have lethal next turn though. Want lethal this turn.
Hello.
Doesn't look like we're gonna get it.
All charged up!
Amazing.
As the master wishes.
Oh, I think we're in a pretty good spot.
Unity, precision, perfection.
What to do? What to do?
Unity, precision, prudence.
The subtle, non-magnetized lethal. What do I think about adding a banker and tusk subjects to Nomi? I've tried it, and a lot of other people have tried it to try and make that warrior matchup like 100% for the specialist format. They have like an anti-warrior build in specialist, but the issue is adding so many junk cards like that really messes up your gadget cycle, and then you start losing more percent, I think, than you're gaining because you're just not cycling through your deck as quickly and as optimally as possible. So I think while it's a good idea, it ends up not working in practice because there's just too many dead draws. With the, it's not like banker, but like you do test subject and stuff.
Job's done.
But you can make infinite Nomis, theoretically. It's just, you can't also cycle and play infinite Nomis.
The pleasure is mine.
Is Ooze even good? Maybe I should have mulliganed the Ooze, dude. Should have mulliganed the Ooze probably for Galvanizer. Galvanizer's probably just better.
Oh, up to no good.
It's kind of good for me, because Miscreant does not hit for a lot. He's giving me time. Precious time.
Job's done.
Yeah, just saying tried that. Telling me about it. The infinite Nomis. But he said he couldn't get it to work, so that's why he didn't bring Nomi Priest to Hall of Heroes. Brought Hunter instead. He didn't want to play Rogue. He wanted to be different. I'm dead. We had a slow start and Rogue drew Miscreant. GG.
Let me light the way.
Unity. Precision. Creative.
We need Galvanizer and then the Poison Man. And we got this every time. Maybe we can send something important back. What's happening, dude? We got the Galvanizer. Get Poison Guy next turn, we win these.
I wonder what this does.
Alright. At least that only costs him 0 to replay. Kills a lot of stuff, actually. He didn't develop much. Guess what? Do I want to just remove the most power? I don't want him bouncing this Miscreant. Okay, let me get rid of the Miscreant. I don't want him bouncing it. I can't deal with more. Can't deal with a lot of things, but I also can't deal with more Miscreants. And we need a way to generate more mechs in this deck so we can get more Zilliexes. That's how you beat Rogue, dude. Spam Zilliexes.
Blood and plunder.
He runs sap. Poison guy. Oh, that's the best target for me. Eye rolling. Seven health against Rogue. Cybernetic chip. Is that why that was in there? Just to high roll Zilliexes? You have to have board for cybernetic chip to work. You gotta get the cybernetic chip unleash combo.
Blood and plunder.
Umbra Ignis just subscribed for 3 months. Welcome back to my cave. Team Think Man, pushing support. Glad to have you here. Alright, maybe he draws no burn.
I'm out of cards.
Ha, this guy's toast.
Well fought. I concede.
We attacked pretty much aggressively as you can versus Rogue. Dire Frenzy Amalgam, then play... Dude. Dire Frenzy at Tanzili exit? It's insane. Combos.
You asked for it.
Let the hunt begin.
Galvanizer. Close.
Hello.
Oof. Not a great board to play the Explodinator into, but it looks like it's what we have to do. Leroy and Boommaster Flark. Hand is rough.
What to do? What to do?
All charged up.
Cool.
Ooh, I wonder what this does.
I think we just want to do the pressure get some face damage in here. Got Leroy in hand. And the Boommaster Flark, so... Ursatron drawing cards doesn't seem like my game plan. Seems like I want to kill this guy. They don't usually AoE me. So I guess I could have played double Ursatron. Having 7 things in play seems a little spooky. It might be a mistake. I think I maybe should have held this back. Like the Explodinator. Because now he gets to play the things for 0. But it's too late now. I'm gonna get owned by 0 mana. Rabble bouncers.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Okay, this is fine.
You win.
Rexa versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Let the hunt begin.
Age feels like a pretty good matchup for this deck. Try and get some poison guys or some spider bombs and lock him out.
Hello.
Leroy again. Never lucky, dude. Guess Nightmare Amalgam's the play. Still sick? Yep. Still sick. Unfortunately, I guess I'm not getting any better. Or, I leave for another trip. This weekend I have to go fly to California to do some Hearthstone work.
Amazing.
It's the one they can't attack unless you play a spell. That's a doomsayer. Guess we Leroy him in the face. I'd say this went really favorably for him. Now I have to re-get on the board. Like, he has initiative to be the first developing now. I don't like that. Gosh, does he have the next Mana Cyclone too? Wow. His hand was Vexcrow, Mana Cyclone, Elemental Evocation. Insane. There a mech in particular I want to draw. Missile launcher. Is it fast enough? I take 11 and then 11. Might be it's fast
I
enough.
wonder what this does.
Job's done.
So I'm gonna try and get 2 draws to try and find missile launcher by turn 8. According to the data sites, Mech Hunter's the best counter to Mage. But this guy just like drew the Stone Cold nuts. And he's playing a different version of Mage. He's playing the Vexcrow version. I don't think the data sites are accounting for it that much. New. Damn, dude. You Mana Cyclone burn to set up a 2-turn lethal? I don't have any taunts. Well, still needs 2 damage.
I wonder.
Yo. Lethal setup. You set up for this, man. Played perfectly. We deserve it. We're gonna win. The champions. An extra draw from Earthstron just got me there. Genius. Fine. Still alive. Just be alive. Why? Why can't he also play a giant while killing that? No.
Protocol 7. Protocol 7.
Job's done.
Well fought. I concede.
Alright, I think I'm gonna end my stream for today. It's only a short stream today. I feel pretty sick. It's Friday, man. Time for the weekend. I only get Saturday off, then Sunday I'm flying to California to do more work. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm in California doing some blizzard thing. And I think Thursday come back and stream. So today is since I'm working Sunday, today's Mother's Day for me. I'm going over to my mom's house. I gotta shower and get ready and do that. So cutting the stream short to go over to mom's house. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Appreciate the support. Glad to have you here. And I'll see you guys all on this channel, not until like Thursday. And I'll see you guys will see me on the Blizzard thing this weekend if you watch that. Or well, I guess Monday. Watch that. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Anyway, thanks everyone for tuning in. Take care, guys.